Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to make $20,000 per month from swing trading stocks. We're going to be talking about techniques, strategies that I use, my approach, all that stuff for navigating trading in the stock market. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And if you want to learn how to find these stocks that we talk about, my approach, strategies, all that stuff, we have an 8-week course where I go in and I teach people how to trade. It's absolutely fantastic. We got private live streams, quizzes, a group chat, lectures, everything you guys need to be successful in swing trading, whether you're a beginner or you're already a very advanced trader just learning more strategies. Check it out down below, and you guys can use code LEARN to get 50% off. So guys, let's get started and let's dive into this here. So this is going to be how to make $20,000 monthly from swing trading. So don't forget code LEARN for 50% off our school. So what is swing trading? So in simple terms, swing trading is when you buy a stock, you hold it for more than a day, but less than 1 year. Now, if you buy and sell a stock during the same trading day, that is considered a day trade. It's a different style of trading. It's a little more risky in my personal opinion. And when you buy a stock and you hold it for over a year, that's considered a long-term investment. On average, I hold my swing trades for 6 to 9 days on average. Of course, there will be times where I buy it and I hold it for several months, and there will be times where I buy it today and sell it tomorrow. It all depends on the approach with the stock. Now you guys can see this kind of just breaks it down a little bit. You'll see what we look for are just short-term price action swings that pushes the stock up. Often we're finding stocks on some sort of support lines, or stocks that have sold down, sold off a bunch, or stocks that are breaking out. So setting realistic expectations. So I think we all want to make, $20,000 per month from swing trading, and it's very, very possible, but it requires the right schools, capital, and discipline. Start with smaller goals and scale up as you grow your account. Now, swing trading, it's a job, it's a career, and if you're coming into this video expecting to turn $100 into $20,000 a month, I'm sorry, but I am not the right teacher. I don't believe in that. I believe in base hits, so those 1, 2, 3% returns that might not seem like much, but as you compound it over the course of a year, in my opinion, that's what makes up a very successful swing trader. You have to have very realistic expectations with your account. And if you're starting out and you're wanting to make that $20,000 a month, that's very possible, but you're going to need at least $50,000 to $100,000 in your account to be able to pretty much be able to make that amount of money. And the reason why you'll need more is because you're going to be trying to make more money. One of the things that I always like to tell my students is, if you have $100 in your account and you're making $20 a week, you are profitable. The only thing that's separating you from making more money isn't your strategy. It's not your risk management. That's all right. It's actually just your account size. So as you start to grow your account, you'll compound your account very, very fast, because the profit you make today can be used as leverage tomorrow. So I highly recommend starting small. I really think that before you ever fund an account, you need to have at least a year of paper trading and learning how to buy, how to sell, why to buy, why to sell, the approach, an edge, a checklist. And during that time, you should be having a handy dandy trading journal like this. I'll put this down below. But why? Because you're going to be able to track your performance, your mindset. You're going to be able to break down the trade, any comments, notes, errors, ways to improve, draw your setup, describe your setup, and then checklist for entry. This is what a lot of new traders need, but they don't do, because brokers nowadays are awesome in the fact that you can fund an account today and start trading tomorrow. But as a beginner trader, that's the worst thing you can do, is start trading and expecting these massive returns. So one of the things is you need to develop a trading plan. So during that year period, your trading plan is going to be everything about this, everything about why you're buying the stock. So it's going to include your target price. It's going to talk about your stop loss levels, your entries, your exits, and the amount of money that you're pretty much willing to allocate per trade. So maybe you have an account with $1,000, but you want to manage risk, so maybe you only trade with $100. Obviously, you can simplify that down depending on how much money you have, but overall, you need to develop a trading plan that works well for you. And don't worry, we'll talk about a strategy that I use at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. So another thing, you just need to have a long-term mindset. You know, you guys can see with any account, there is going to be dips down. There's going to be weeks where you get, bad trades. But what you need to focus on is the long-term perspective. If you've taken 3 bad losses, take a step back, review your trading journal, see what's not working so you can implement that for future trades. So guys, let's actually go ahead and talk about a stock here that we are in on and how we're up a little over $450. So this is ticker symbol AJG. So the first thing that I want to do here is show you guys our handy dandy trading journal. So you guys can see our weekly profit here is near around $500. So it's been a little slower week. And the reason why we've taken a little lighter trades is just because last week has been, one of those weeks where we did lose a little bit of money. So this week we're taking that step back, reviewing it, making sure we're choosing quality. So this is my checklist here. And if you guys sign up for the school, you guys have access to this. And this is our trading journal. So you guys can see the average profitable trade and you can customize your checklist. So what we look for, it's very simple, is a stock on an upward trend, support on the daily, undervalued RSI. We don't want to hold through an earnings report, a good risk and reward, and 1 hour support. So let's talk about this stock here. So ticker symbol AJG. Stock has seen great upward trend. So that first check, done. The second thing is support. So support is where we've gotten recent tendencies of getting buying pressure. So you guys can see in the past, it's used this blue line, which is the 90-day moving average line, and the red is the 200. The 200 is just a harder support than the 90. So you guys can see that it's hit it in the past. We've had good buying pressure. So we've gotten a good amount of sell-off. It hit it, and we had that good move going up. So when we entered the stock here at about 282, and this was on the confirmation going up, and we'll talk about why. But anyways, there is support on the daily because of the moving average line. Another thing here, it was trading for a 28 on the RSI, which is the relative strength index. That's a momentum indicator. And you guys can see the last time it was trading for a 28 was in here, where the stock went from about 228 all the way up to 258, which is a really nice return. Previous to that was in here, where it went from 218 to about 240. Great return. So now it's sold off. It's undervalued on the RSI. It's on the 90-day moving average line. What else do we need? So we understand that the earnings isn't coming up. It's actually coming, I think, in about 2 weeks. Another thing here is risk and reward. So entering, this is why I love using a trading broker like Moomoo, because you can actually draw this stuff out. So entering there near and around that 90-day moving average line, setting your target up here at recent resistance, and your stop loss just below that is about a 3.8 risk and reward. So you're risking $1 to make $3.82. So with this trade, you could be wrong almost 3 times and still make money off this type of risk and reward. So now let's actually look at why we entered. So we go to the hourly chart here. We go to the hourly chart, and you guys can see, looking at the hourly, it formed this nice wedge. A wedge is good because if we can get some breakout, like some buying pressure above that trend line and above that 90-day moving average line, that is a bullish thing for the stock to do. But on the flip side, if we get selling pressure, that's a bearish thing for the stock to do, where it dips down below that. So you guys can see that it broke out here, and we entered right here near and around 282.50 for the breakout of that 200-day moving average line. The stock broke out and it hit it, and you guys can see how good it hit it as support, and the stock has been rallying up ever since. Another thing that just happened is this. You guys can see that blue line break up through the red line. That is what we call a golden cross. That is a very bullish thing for the stock to do. It didn't do it there. We're looking to see the last time it did that was back in here, where this stock went from 250 all the way up to 289 to about $300 before these moving average lines cross. So that's a very bullish thing for the stock to do. So this is a simple strategy that you guys can do to start making money from swing trading. Now, the biggest thing about swing trading is we talked about trying to make $20,000 a month. Your goal, if you're just watching this, is to make $20 a month. Don't expect to make $20,000, expect to make $20. And the only thing that's separating you isn't your strategy, it's going to be your account size. So start small, build up confidence, build up a strategy, journal your trades with that journal, and check out our community of members where you guys can learn how to find stocks like this. So check that out, code LEARN, 50% off, and I'll see you guys in there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.